Some people kill, some people steal, some people lie sometimes. Different events in our life can shape those ways. Harboring hate, harboring pain, and everything people do make it so very hard to forgive. And nobody is perfect, and I can see that in the mirror. And every time I think of things I've done inside the past, I struggle mentally on different ways I can let go. As I look up in the sky to talk to God, I notice the birds in there. Free, not worried about a thing, not even worried about me down here. They free, ain't nowhere that they can't fly. I'm always seeing them pass by. I'm jealous. So many things, so many bills I gotta worry about. I go to work every day so they get paid. So many jobs, so many friends, different associates. I always forget they're subjected to change. Nothing stays the same, things always changing like the seasons. As soon as I get my hopes up, issues start falling down. I struggle mentally on different ways I can let go. As I look up in the sky to talk to God, I notice the birds in there. Free, not worried about a thing, not even worried about me down here. They free, nowhere that they can't fly. I'm always seeing them pass by. I'm jealous. Don't gotta worry about social issues. Ooh. Don't gotta worry about bills to pay. Oh. Don't gotta worry about people falling out with you. I struggle mentally on different ways I can let go. As I look up in the sky to talk to God, I notice the birds in there. Free, not worried about a thing, worried about me down here. They free, ain't nowhere that they can't fly. Ain't nowhere that they can't fly. Oh, I'm so jealous. Ooh, yeah. Oh, I'm so jealous. Ooh.
Peace, love, health, and wealth, Vibe Tribe. Like and subscribe. Help your boy break away from that 9 to 5. I am your host. Hopefully, you can hear me. I don't like hearing myself on the mic, so I'm gonna turn that down. Yeah, welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, we got a very, very, very special presentation for you all today. We have the collective week ahead reading. Okay. We are going to start off, I believe, with tarot this time, and end with um a spirit oracle card or something like that. I don't know. We're gonna go with the flow. Give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. Let me see. Yo, welcome in everybody. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. We are about to get started with the collective uh week ahead tarot reading. Hey, how you doing, P? Hit those hit those green hearts in the chat for me, pretty please. Why can't I sign in? One second, John. They not allowing me to log in. That is crazy work. All right, give me 1 second, Joe. So we're going to get started in 1 second. Yeah, nah, that's crazy work. There's no way I shouldn't be able to log in. They're not sending me the confirmation email or nothing for me to log in on the computer. Mm, 1 second, Joe.
Nobody is perfect, I got flaws too. And I'm not gonna act like I follow all the rules. I might be unequipped, I don't know what to do. About why it's so hard for me to choose the right thing, but I don't choose the right thing. I don't wanna force nobody. When being hateful comes easy when I'm done wrong. It would feel delightful to be a little spiteful. I just wanna shun everybody. There's so many things I would like to do. Please, God, help me love people again. I can't trust family or friends anymore. I've been closing all those doors and burning down bridges. Oh, I find it hard for me to walk around being safe. I find it hard to act like everything's okay. I'm asking God to take these type of things away. I pray I love people again someday.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Peace, love, health, wealth. All right, we here, y'all. We ready. All right, so without further ado, let's get into the video. All right, let's go ahead and get into the video. All right, so we got the week ahead reading. I am going to go ahead and start off with um a Where is they at? Where is it at? All right, first come, first serve. There we go. Sacred Spirit Oracle card. Okay, so we're gonna start off with the Sacred Spirit Oracle card, and then we're gonna go into tarot, and then we're gonna end on a light note with the Spirit Animal Oracle. All right, Spirit Animal Oracle. All right, let me open up the chat on the TV. All right, all right. I just want to be able to see the chat, see what you guys see. Boom. Okay, cool, perfect. All right. So we're gonna. So like I said, we're gonna start off. Sorry. So like I said, we're gonna start off with the Sacred Spirit, Animal Oracle. All right, here we go. All right. Notes. Number 17, Galactic Healer. Move forward with an open mind. Okay. Number 17, Galactic Healer. Oh, I apologize. Let me get a candle. I'm sorry. All right. So, for those who don't know what I'm doing, I am going to be adding some essential oils. I got some lavender oil. I'm going to put on a candle. I got some tea tree oil that I'm going to put on the candle. And I am going to add a piece of bay leaf. And I'm going to crush it up. Yeah, it ain't really all that crushed, but you know. Alright. Then I'm going to. I knew that was just about to happen. much stuff in here. Now we should be cooking with gasoline. Now we cooking with gasoline. Now we cooking with gasoline. Now we cooking with gasoline. All right. Where my phone at? So let's get a couple hearts in the chat, and then let's get into this oracle part of the day. Mm, all right. So as I pull up this card, want you guys to get nice and comfortable, and away we go. All right. So it says Galactic Killer. Don't look back. Move forward with an open mind. All right. It says we. Hold on. Let me turn this down. Okay. It says we exist within a multiverse with multiple realities. Anything is possible if we set our mindset accordingly. Reaching beyond limitations and what is currently visible to us enables humanity to continue evolve as a species. Sacred symbols, ancient architecture, and medicine have been inspired by astrological phenomena. You may find yourself searching for knowledge of ancient healing practices, energy work, or light-based information, such as DNA coding, energetic downloads, sacred symbols, and self-healing techniques. A guiding hand of a star or galactic healer can facilitate profound healing. Experiencing frequent ringing in the ears, unusual hot flashes, or perhaps knowing answers to questions you have little experience or knowledge of will take focus as you adjust to this higher resonance. Okay. Born healers and psychics may experience deep soul activations as galactic healers are present in your life right now. You may feel particularly connected to Pleiadian or Ryan or Arcturian energy, and it is strongly recommended you discover more about this connection now. Honor your own connection. For at least this may identify why you have felt so isolated and misunderstood in life. You already feel strongly connected to times of ancient Egypt, Atlantis, and ancient Lemuria. Now, is this the time to reawaken your inner knowing and the ancient knowledge that already resides in you? Know that deep awakening is occurring now, and you must acknowledge how far you have come in this journey of life. While remembering past life experiences can be advantageous to understanding our psyche, it is important to understand you can only integrate healing towards this level in the present moment through conscious thought. Try not to get lost in these connections. You must remember that your time is now. No, I'm sorry. You must remember your time now is the present, and you must incorporate and embrace these aspects if you wish to further your understanding of self and share healing and knowledge with others. All right, so here's the shadow aspect of the card. It says arrogance, oppressive leadership, and irrational behavior. Healing crystal, moldavite, angel assistance, Archangel Raphael. He's the angel of deep physical, emotional, and spiritual healing. All right, so I'm gonna say this 3 times. The affirmation for this card is I reawaken my soul's desire to learn and grow beyond existing limitations. I reawaken my soul's desire to learn and grow beyond existing limitations. One more time. I reawaken my soul's desire to learn and grow beyond existing limitations. All right, so let's go ahead and hop into the tarot. First card All right, so the first card we got here is going to be the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles represents slow and steady growth in terms of uh, finances and or home life, dealing with relationships. Okay. Secondly, we have the Sun card. The Sun card is signifying that um there could be a renewal of sense in the making. Okay. And it's going to be contingent on a new foundation that we set this week. Okay. um and the key to that is going to be understanding that we uh control the energy in our environment. Yes, other people have influence, but for the most part we are in control. All right, then now we have the three of swords. Okay, so spirit, go ahead and talk to him. All right, give me 1 second, y'all. Here we go. All right, so overall, this combination of cards is one that is very auspicious for the week ahead. The Knight of Pentacles suggests a week of uh, grounded, steady effort, responsibility, and focus. Okay. It indicates progress through persistence, patience, and attention to detail. You may be called to stay consistent with your work or goals. Okay. So, whenever you see the Knight of Pentacles, remember that this card is always going to I want you to look forward towards long-term success, okay? This is not a get rich quick card in terms of money and or getting lucky in relationships. This represents hard work and dedication. I cannot stress that enough. Okay? So moving forward to the Sun card, which is a very beautiful card, might I add, right? The Sun card represents clarity, success, joy, and vitality. Whatever you're working toward may it may show right now. Hi, from Australia. Oh, hey, Shazi, how you doing, beautiful? Welcome in. All right, so the Sun card, which is a representing clarity, success, joy, and vitality, right? Whatever you're working towards right now, may begin to manifest. Okay, tangible signs of progress and positivity will show up right now. Okay, and it's going to be reflected in the people, places, and things. Okay, remember, you are the projector of your energy. Okay. So if you've been pushing out good energy for a week straight, then expect to see a change in your life, even when you don't feel like it. You know what I'm saying? I want you to expect moments of happiness, recognition from peers, right? And just overall look forward towards a personal breakthrough. This could be just you simply adopting the mind over matter mantra, right? Where you just don't let nothing get to you. And pretty soon, when you're going through the change in your mind, you might not think it's doing anything, but eventually it will you will reap the rewards from the hard work, okay? So closing with the three of wands, the three of wands, of course, we already know is about growth and expansion, right? But we can't forget that this is about you starting to become a visionary in a sense. You being able to look ahead and plan ahead with great detail, right? It often means that your efforts are beginning to pay off. Okay, so after the divine idea, which is the ace, after the divine plan, which is the two of wands, now we set our plans in motion with the three of wands. Juju on that. What's happening? What's happening, baby? Right? So that three of wands is growth and expansion all day, right? Uh, Now, one thing I will say is that whenever you see the three of wands, especially in a combination with the Knight of Pentacles, again, the seeds that we are planting today are going to manifest maybe week two, three, four from now, right? And the things that we've been working on a month ago is manifesting now here today, and that's the Sun card, right? Um, so in closing, how can I close this? So in closing, let's focus on steady work. Let's be open to the clarity that's going to come in life, right? It might come in moments of strife. We already know that, right? But let's embrace those moments of clarity and enjoy them while they last, right? But we're going to have to get back to work if that makes sense. And I think that you embracing the journey, this leg of the journey, is going to open things up for us to be able to, again, I keep seeing us having a plan to the T. this week, working on a plan, working on a schedule. Maybe you make content, or maybe you want to start working out, or whatever the case may be. I see us coming up with a solid plan and us having some routine this week. Hmm. Maybe even we can go as far as a meal planning, meal prepping for the week, right? Whatever we can do to save time. I'm hearing time is a luxury right now. Hmm. Give me 1 second. So if y'all don't remember the the card previous to this was the number 17 card. Okay, so make sure y'all go back and check that out. But that is the for some of y'all probably seen this before. That is the Galactic Healer card. And one thing that this card talked about was having some sort of mentor. If you've been contemplating self healing, um, I think that might be the focus for some of us this week with this King of Pentacles. I mean, I'm sorry, the Knight of Pentacles, meaning that we setting something new into motion. It might be tapping into self healing for some of us. Like I said, exercise, reworking your routine, your schedule is something that came. What else? Yeah. So, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna leave that at that. If anybody got any questions, comments, concerns, let me know. If anything is resonating, let me know. But yeah. Let me see. Self illumination. That's the only thing I can say. Remember that it's you. You're the star of the show, right? You're the sun, meaning that everything revolves around you. Um, when you the big dog, the big kahuna, big daddy, big mama, papa, whoever you are, auntie, uncle, um, as you go, your environment goes. And I just want to stress that. Okay, especially when we got that galactic healer card, your baseline emotional state can either rile people up or calm people down. Okay, so let's be mindful of our emotional state this week. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and close that. Let's go ahead and get to the the spirit animal oracle. All right, let's go ahead and get a spirit animal oracle to close out. Ooh, number 44, Ladybug. Okay, we got number 44, which is the Ladybug. And make sure y'all stick around because I got something very, 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 very special at the end of this. Okay, something very special at the end of this. So make sure y'all stick around. Okay. Okay. The ladybug message: luck and protection, joy in the small. The ladybug is an insect known for its lively appearance and association with the symbols of luck, protection, and joy. Let's delve into the concept of luck and protection, joy in the small. Okay. Number one, luck and protection. The ladybug is often considered a symbol of luck and protection in many cultures. The belief that the presence of the ladybug can bring luck is widespread in many parts of the world. It is said that the ladybug can protect crops from the attack of harmful pests. Okay. Maybe I need to go get me some ladybugs. When we receive the message of the ladybug, we are invited to recognize and appreciate the luck and protection that surrounds us. To be grateful for the blessings we receive in our lives. Okay. Joy in the small. Okay. Despite its small size, a ladybug radiates joy and I never seen this word vivacity. 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 Nice. Uh, its colorful appearance and its way of moving lightly through the world makes it a joyful and luminous presence. When we receive the message of the ladybug, we are invited to find joy and happiness in the small things in life, to appreciate the simple moments, and to cultivate a sense of gratitude for the joys that surround us every day. All right, number three, symbol of transformation. In many cultures, the ladybug is also seen as a symbol of transformation and rebirth. Its metamorphosis, I said metamorphosis, its metamorphosis from larva to pupa and then finally to adult ladybug represents the eternal cycle of life and the possibility of personal transformation. When we receive the message of the ladybug, we are invited to reflect on our capacity for growth and change and to be open to opportunities for transformation that arise along your journey. Sounds like it's coinciding directly with this reading. All right. In summary, when we receive the message of the ladybug, we are invited to recognize the luck and protection that surrounds us, to find joy in the small things in life, and to be open to opportunities for personal growth and transformation. This allows us to live uh, a richer and more meaningful life where we feel grateful for the blessings we receive and open to opportunities for growth and transformation that awaits us. All right. So, if you made it to this part of the video, I have something very special that I am trying new here today. Okay. And it is a journal prompt. Okay. And an affirmation. All right. Of course, you can change this affirmation and customize it to you, but I have a journal prompt, okay? And I think it'd be great for you guys to actually get a pen and a pad, or maybe you can screenshot it once I post it in the chat. And this is going to be a great oh, it's too long. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. All right, the journal prompt is too long. Let me see if I can do. Okay, so what journal prompts are meant to do is stimulate thought, to help you get in tune with the most important person that you know, which is who? Yourself, right? So, what you do, I want you to take this, write it down by hand. I want you to write it down by hand, okay? It's something very special that happens when you do it. All right. Damn, it's still too long. Okay. I know what I'm going to do. Take some of this punctuation out. All right. So, I want y'all to write this journal prompt down. All right. And I want y'all to put it in motion, use it. And I want you to, the questions that's here, I want you to answer it openly and honestly. And maybe we can come back live and you know what I'm saying, and do that. Okay, so I'm just gonna post it, but y'all can figure it out. It says, so the first word is, where in my life am I being called to stay steady and patient, and where am I beginning to feel warmth of clarity and growth? How can I use this clarity to shape the next phase of my personal journey? All right. So I want you guys to write that down and answer those questions. And try to answer it as deep as possible. Don't just say one or two words. Like, try to make a paragraph out of each answer. I'm not going to say make a whole page, right? I'm not going to say make a whole page, but at least try to get, four sentences at least to answer those questions. All right. And if you really, 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 really open up, you'll be able to, to learn something new about yourself. All right. So here go the affirmation associated with this reading, okay? So it says, I honor my path step by step. I welcome joy and clarity to my life, and I trust the vision that is unfolding before me. Okay, so if you notice, all three tarot cards is in there. Okay, so this the path step by step, um, and trusting the journey. That's the Knight of Pentacles, and that's the Three of Wands. Okay, and they say, I welcome joy and clarity into my life. That's the Star card, or the Sun card. I'm sorry, that's the Sun card. Okay. So, with that being said, I'm gonna leave the floor open for any questions, comments, or concerns, or donation-based readings. Right? I'm running a special right now. You can get a reading for 19,000. No, I'm just playing. A minimum of 222. All right, a minimum of 222. All right, and so if not, then I will shut down and come back with another broadcast in a little while after I put something on my stomach. Where in my life am I being called to stay steady? Right, that's the Knight of Pentacles. And patient, where I am beginning to feel warmth and clarity and growth. That is the Sun card. And then it says, how can I use the clarity to shape the next phase of my personal journey? That is the Three of Wands. Okay. So this is going to be a great way for us to really get interactive with the readings, and to really get something out of it. Because to be honest, I don't want to just pull cards and tell people, "Oh, you got the Ace of Pentacles," or "You're gonna be rich one day." Like, I like to get down and dirty with these readings, and maybe I don't like to get down and dirty like some people, where we look for, like, like gossip and stuff like that. But I like to really get to the core reasons why we are here, um asking these questions, right? My thing is that if you got to come to me once a week for a tarot reader, then either you not doing your job or I'm not doing my job. And if you paying me money, then I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna do my job. You know what I'm saying? So or donating, right? I'm gonna make sure I do my job. So I just, you know, journal prompts. I got a whole deck of affirmation cards. You know, and maybe I can be more consistent with these things. But I want to be able to give people what they want, what they like. And Lil Wayne said something that stood out to me. He said, "Satisfied with nothing, you don't even know the half of it." Mm, mm. People these days is really satisfied with trinkets, pennies on the dollar. And the sad part is not the fact that they happy or blissful. The sad part is that they think that they something that they not. Look, look, it says two viewers, two chat rate, and 20 views. And it says the average view duration is 3 minutes and 22 seconds. You can't make it up. You can't. You can't make it up. Two, two, two. And it's telling me it's three twos. He said, and it's three twos too. I ain't joking. Watch this. Look, it just went down to one. And then the chat rate went up, but it just said 2 2 20 and then 322. That's what it was saying. Heavy on the twos. Quantum entanglement, baby. And like I said, the number that I got before the twos, it was 8888. And then I got four twos after that. And then it's been 222, 122, 422. It's been twos everywhere. So it looks like I'm gonna be quantumly entangled with two forever. Now it's time for me to tap into the three. Should I purposefully count to the tap into the three, or should I wait for it to come to me? I don't know. I don't think the twos are done yet. I don't think the twos is done yet, baby. Look, there we go again. It says two concurrent viewers, two chat rate, 20 views. There we go. There we go. Is it time to grow and expand? But you know what that means, though? Quantumly entangled. From two comes three. The only way a grown man can become a third is if he have a baby. I don't know about that. I might need a couple weeks, a couple months to think about it. I need to think about that for a while. All right, y'all. So I think I'm a. You know what? I think I'll hang out for like 10 more minutes and just end it at 1 hour. But I think once I hit that 1 hour threshold, people gonna start coming in. But ain't nobody gonna stay. We tried the what you call them last night. Nah, I ain't ready for the baby mojo because then I'm gonna have to use it. Just put it off for a little while, just for a couple days. Don't use your three of wands on my baby mojo. You better use that three of wands for something else this week. Yeah, I might grab me something to eat, play the game for a couple minutes. I don't know. I do want some babies though. I do. Shit. All my life. Oh, that's all I ever wanted. When I realized how crazy my mom was, and I was old enough to say if I ever have kids, I'll never treat them like this. The next thought that came into my mind was one day I'm gonna be the man that my mom never had. I'm gonna be the husband my mom never had. And to me, a husband just means like a life partner. Technically, husband mean your farmer. So the wife means woman, and husband mean farmer. and they want to say that it's a man's world. Yeah, right. That's the trick. But anyways, uh, how does wife mean woman and husband mean farmer? We the slaves. We the slaves. Yeah, we tried the trivia. I got it. I think it's the Wi-Fi is it's it's a terrible delay from the time where it's about a 20 something second delay. So I think I'm gonna have to get the cord adapter piece for my computer. I'm gonna have to get the adapter for my computer. It's like $7, but um I don't know. I got so much shit I need to get. I need to get a mic, a cord for my mic. I need a mic stand. Um, and I need whatever I was just talking about because I forgot. What was I just saying again? I don't remember. I be in the paroma. I be in the paroma gang. My mind be everywhere. But don't let me be fried. Oh Lord. Yeah, I need to get the adapter because my computer don't have um the cord, the aux. I mean, not the aux cord. I mean the adapter. I mean, it don't have the phone jack for the Ethernet cord. So I gotta either get a cord that got a USB on one side and Ethernet on the other. You know what? I know some of these things be having Type C's. Let me see if this motherfucker got a Type C. Because the only thing I would need is just a cord. If it got a Type C, oh, it don't got a Type C, but it do got uh. But I think this charge only though. Damn, I wonder if I can get a Type C. Let me see if my Type C will do it. I wonder if the Type C, I want to do Type C's. Oh shit! I could use this. Oh, it's a wrap. Only thing I got to do is get the Wi-Fi from here. Hold on one second. Let me see if I can do this. I wonder if I can do this. If I can transfer the Wi-Fi like this from this thing. What would I have to do? Let me see if I can put it in a Type C. Nah, it ain't gonna work in a Type C though. I already know it ain't. All right, we're gonna see. Hmm. No internet. Nah, this ain't gonna work. Why did this Wi-Fi say not connected? Oh. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. I need to put some on my stomach. You set up. So I think I might be able to figure out a way I can do this. But this don't got the blue thing on it though. That's the only thing. I need to do some research on this Wi-Fi box. I need to know if I can use that as a out. Oh, it's lighting up when I plug it in. Hmm. All right. Let me see if I can disconnect from the Wi-Fi and use the Wi-Fi. I mean, use the Ethernet. I'm sorry. I said disconnect from the Wi-Fi and use the Wi-Fi. All right. So it says network and internet. How do it say no internet connected? Oh, it say no internet, but it's working just fine. Oh, I got to update. That's why. Not the Paroma gang. Don't take my computer into the Paroma. I don't think that this USB. I don't think this USB cord got it though. I, I just need a USB cord that can transfer the Wi-Fi. I got it. Oh, it's two. I know this is crazy, but it really worked. So the other one didn't work because it was an N on the power. Wow. Okay. So that works. So the Type C part works on this. Nice. So I wonder. Juju, what's up? Can I interest you in a donation based reading? If not, then I can get you a freebie. All right, let me see. All right, so let me ask how many type oh how can you tell if your type C can be a Ethernet cord? You learn something new every day, I swear. I think it gotta have the blue thing on there though. I think if it don't got the blue thing on there, then can't directly function as an Ethernet. You have to use a USB-C port for the Ethernet. You'll need to use a USB-C to Ethernet adapter. I have an adapter right there. So do I need two adapters? Maybe? Because this, I think that can be used as an adapter. This allows you. But I don't know. I don't know if I can use this USB port on there for that because it's not blue. Hmm. I got an idea. I'm okay. What up? What up? What up? You know, that's crazy. I was like, man, I need somebody to donate $100. I know the next person who gonna come in, they gonna send $100 to the cash app, and then you came in. Juicy, you see how fast that worked? Only thing I went to go do was get this little thing right here, and it worked. That's crazy, man. Come on, gang. I think I need to I'm hungry. I still ain't ate. Hey, you got a Type C to Type C? What up? What up? What up? Look, we 64 minutes in. I told you once we hit a hour, people was gonna come in. I told you. Christina, what up? What up? What up? How you doing? All right. So, for those who didn't catch that collective reading, please go back and get that collective reading. Right here, right now, I am doing donation based readings only. In a little while, I will come back live and do um freebies. Okay, but right now, I'm doing donation based readings, y'all. What up? Who we still got in the building? What Hey, good good boy, sit. Good boy, sit.
Bluetooth disconnected.